and welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that stuck through the intro, this video is about working out your calves. So to start off, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. On the last video that I posted, I actually got a question from Jet722Z, and that was if I can make a video on workouts for calves. He had a point. You have a point. People tend to forget about their calves. I forget about my calves. I don't consistently work them out, to be honest. I guess I got lucky in a sense that I don't have to work as hard to build my calves as other people. So I tend to just ignore them, which is probably not the best thing to do, but it happens, you know? Your calves are basically broken down into two different muscles. So there's the gastrocnemius, and then there's a soleus part of the gastrocnemius. So both just as important when it comes to helping us with walking and with taking off some pressure from the knees. So if you guys have bad knees, you might want to strengthen and stretch those calf muscles, just saying. But those two muscles, the main muscle that we focus on when it comes to training the physical aesthetics of it is going to be the gastroc muscle. That is the one that gives you guys the teardrop kind of look that looks like a butt on your calf kind of thing. And that's what helps you guys with like the growth of that part of the muscle. So just like any other muscle, you guys should be training your calves the same way. You guys should be training them anywhere between 2 to 3 times a week, if not even more, just kind of depending on like what I said again, genetics. Now that brings me to the question of genetics. Yes, it does have quite a bit to do with how quickly you can progress and how much you can progress with developing your calves, but you can still grow and develop your calves regardless of the genetics. You just have to kind of tailor the workouts that you do and the movements that you're doing to help develop your muscle, to help really grow that muscle, you know? So when it comes to muscle fibers, I've discussed this before in a previous video. If you guys want, you could go ahead and check it out. When it comes to the muscle, it is composed of muscle fibers. So tiny little muscle fibers, and there's 2 types of muscle fibers that help to compose a muscle, which is gonna be the slow twitch and the fast twitch muscle fibers. Now, the slow twitch muscle fibers are muscle fibers that are activated more through like jogging and walking. And then there's fast twitch muscle fibers that are more activated when it comes to the more explosive movements like sprinting and jump squats, those kind of movements. So the one that is going to be most efficient when it comes to growing your calf muscle is going to be the fast twitch muscle fibers. So that is what you want to focus on more, is trying to get fast twitch muscle fibers activated. Now the problem is that it varies from person to person. So some people might have more fast twitch muscle fibers and other people might have more slow twitch muscle fibers than fast twitch muscle fibers. And so that's where it's kind of, you have to tailor it to your, kind of play with it. Just like anything else, you guys have to really play with it and see what you feel like your calves progress with the most, what kind of movements, whether it's slow twitch or fast twitch muscle fibers. No offense, but if you guys already have smaller calves and you guys have been working on trying to build them, you most likely have more slow twitch fibers than you have fast twitch fibers. So it kind of just, it varies from person to person, but again, you have to just play and get to know your muscles and see kind of what works best for you. And it's gonna take time, basically. But there are a couple different ways that you can help work out your calf muscles. It's really anything other than this is just a variation of what I'm saying. It's gonna be a calf raise or calf presses. So pushing the weight with your toes to help activate your calves, or raising up, whether that be standing or sitting variations. It's going to be just different ways to activate those muscles, but at the end of the day, there's only really those 2 main things, which is the press or the raise, the calf press or calf raise. So keeping those in mind, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys through a workout so you guys can see the different type of workouts that you guys can do to activate your calves. So I'll see you guys in a bit. First off, we're going to go ahead and start with the calf presses on the leg press. With this, be sure to slowly bring the press all the way down and get a full range of motion slowly to get an eccentric contraction, which helps with muscle hypertrophy. With these, don't mind my uncoordinated, unbalanced self. It's a single calf raise. It kind of just helps put a little bit more weight onto the leg, and helping you to stabilize, use those stabilizing muscles, and balance is going to also help activate your core. So it's a double whammy for you guys. And after that, you could go ahead and do some farmer walks on your toes. This one it felt really silly for me, but my calves were really working. They were really burning afterwards. Oh God, Brenda, take the workout serious. I'm sorry guys, but just make sure to stay on your tippy toes. You guys should be feeling the burn within a few seconds of doing the workout. You can also add the weight with some dumbbells. And after that, I went on to the seated calf press. So this is pretty good, but again, be sure to slowly do the movement down as you allow the heels to come down, because that's really going to help activate those muscles and feel the burn, guys. Be sure that you guys can also bump up the weight, and just make sure that when you guys are doing this movement, you come up all the way as much as you can onto your toes. This workout, you guys could either use it to start your calf workout or to finish it, but it's just a good way to activate your calves or to even come down from the calf workout while still keeping them working. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it, and for sticking through the video. Our baby is growing. Our YouTube channel is slowly growing, and I'm very excited. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Easter with your friends and family. Now, I know that we all have goals, but it's okay on these special occasions to balance that out with like some naughty food, because who doesn't love food, you know? I've mentioned that before. It's an issue. I love food and I love to lift, and it's just, it's good. It's good, but it's bad at the same time. So don't forget to still enjoy yourselves. You guys still have goals. Just stay on top of yourself. But for today, I mean, hey, or once in a while, treat yourself to good things. Happy Easter, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys at my next video.